Could you imagine a world where one of the most fiery, competitive, and legendary quarterbacks of the last 2 decades suddenly transitions from throwing touchdowns to leading an entire NFL franchise from the sidelines? That is the reality we are facing today. But before we dive into this absolute bombshell regarding Philip Rivers and the future of the Indianapolis Colts, I need you to do something for me. First, comment below with the city you are watching from. I want to see where Colts Nation is representing today. Second, hit that like button right now if you think Philip Rivers belongs in the Hall of Fame. And finally, if you want to stay updated on every single breaking news story regarding the Colts and the NFL, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. You do not want to miss what is coming next. The 2025 NFL season has come to a screeching, painful halt for the Indianapolis Colts. It started with so much promise, a red-hot streak that had fans dreaming of a deep playoff run and perhaps a division title. But in a cruel twist of fate, the season ended on a sour note in Week 18, falling to the division rival Houston Texans in a high-scoring 38-30 shootout. While the loss was bitter, the real news broke shortly after the final whistle. Veteran quarterback Philip Rivers, the man who brought a unique energy and veteran leadership to this roster, has officially played his last game in the National Football League. This isn't just another retirement. This is the end of an era for one of the most prolific passers in the history of the sport. Rivers has been a titan of the game, known for his incredible durability, his unconventional throwing motion, and a competitive fire that often saw him chirping at defenders without ever using a single curse word. His arrival in Indianapolis was supposed to be the bridge to a new era, but as the dust settles on the 2025 campaign, we are left looking at a legacy that spans over 17 seasons of excellence. His impact on the locker room was immediate, and his statistics remain among the elite in NFL history. However, the story doesn't end with him hanging up the cleats. The rumor mill is spinning faster than a river spiral, and the destination isn't what anyone expected.
While most people expected Philip Rivers to retreat to the quiet life of coaching high school football in Alabama, a much more massive development is unfolding. According to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport, Rivers is not just walking away from the game, he is walking into the coaching carousel at the highest level. Sources indicate that multiple NFL teams are doing extensive research on Rivers as a potential head coaching candidate. This is a massive escalation from previous years where he declined college and professional offers. The word around the league is that the New York Giants and Tennessee Titans are already looking at him for their vacancies, and that list is expected to grow. The logic is simple. Rivers possesses one of the highest football IQs we have ever seen. His ability to diagnose defenses at the line of scrimmage was legendary, and teams believe that translates perfectly to the headset. But this creates a fascinating financial and tactical implication for the league. Would a team really take a risk on a man with zero professional coaching experience? The interest is real, and it seems his dramatic return to the league in December reignited a passion for the NFL grind. Meanwhile, back in Indianapolis, the situation is tense. The Colts ended the season with a disastrous 7-game losing streak, the kind of collapse that usually leads to a complete house cleaning. However, despite the noise, ESPN's Adam Schefter reports that head coach Shane Steichen and GM Chris Ballard will both return for the 2026 season. This stability is a gamble, especially with the quarterback position in total flux. With Rivers out, the focus shifts to Anthony Richardson and Riley Leonard. Can Richardson stay healthy and fulfill his dual-threat potential, or will Ballard look toward free agents like Malik Willis or Jacoby Brissett? There is even talk of Daniel Jones being out of the picture due to injury, leaving the market wide open. The Colts are at a crossroads. Do they trust the current process, or will the departure of a leader like Rivers leave a void too large to fill? The pressure on Steichen is now at an all-time high. He must prove that the late-season collapse was a fluke and not a sign of a deeper culture problem. As we head into the offseason, every move will be scrutinized. What do you think, Colts fans? Should Rivers be an NFL head coach? And do you trust Ballard and Steichen to fix this mess? Let us know in the comments, subscribe for more, and we will see you in the next one.